What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it. Poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls us on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Gemini. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Real quick, guys, do want to mention if you're interested in a personal reading or any of the personal reading tiers I have, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. I'd be happy to meet you over there. All right, though, let's get on into it, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well, and let's see what's going on for the Gemini. Message is coming in here for the Gemini, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going on, guys? Hey, Tracy. What's going on, Sabricane? Hey, Lolita Love. What's going on? Sakshi? Hopefully I said that correctly. How are you? Hey, Veronica. Hey, Jessica. How's everybody doing here today? All right, Team Gemini. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to go ahead and be the Five of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the current energy, we have here the Strength in reverse, what you're dealing with. We have here the Lovers in reverse. And then looking at your outcome gems, we have here Four Swords in the upright position as well. So let's go ahead and hop on into it. First things first, Gemini, Five of Swords in reverse here, paired all the way to the Strength in reverse as well. Kind of feels to me that you're choosing to avoid confrontation in your next 24 hours. I don't think that you're interested in confronting people at this time. Looking at what you're dealing with, Lovers in reverse. Lovers card is the Gemini card, so I feel like to a degree this could be saying that you might feel like you're out of your element, or it also could be representing that maybe you just genuinely feel disconnected from somebody, hence why it's like they're not even worth it. It's not even worth trying to argue. I think that some of the biggest realizations we have in relationships is when we stop fighting, it's when we know it's over. And that's deep, but it's true. You know, when you care about somebody, you still want to fight. And it's not necessarily with the intent of wanting to harm the person we care about, but it's like we fight and we bicker because it's out of love. We fight because we are fighting for the person that we love. But I think that when we get to that point where we realize, I don't want anything to do with this, I don't want to fight, I don't want to argue, I'm not interested in any of this, you know, I think that sometimes that's kind of the realization and the breaking point of, wait, maybe I am truly disconnected. Maybe the love here is unrequited. Maybe I'm at that point in my life where this situation isn't for me. And looking at the outcome for you, Gemini, Four Swords, I think with that recognition, you're ready here to start taking a step back here from a specific person. Could be anybody. Doesn't have to be somebody strictly romantic. Could be somebody platonic. Could be a friend, family member, lover. Could be a coworker. But I think that you're at that point right now where it's like, yeah, I think it's time here to draw back because I don't feel like I have that fight left in me to want to keep this situation going. Now, it also doesn't have to be about a person. Could be about a passion. Could be career. Could be your job. Maybe you're coming to the realization of like, I don't even feel like fighting for this job anymore because it's just not in alignment with me anymore. I'm interested here in moving on to bigger and better things. Could be a career shift happening here for some of you. You might be recognizing that you're not in a place where you resonate with your current career no longer. And you want to give yourself here a chance to jump and dive into something brand new, okay? So Gemini, do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but appreciate you guys coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Gemini, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here so far with the air signs. I'm probably going to do air, earth, fire, water for today's lineup, okay? So we'll get on into that in a second. By the way, hey, Cindy, what's up? What's going on, Alicia Bell? Hey, Constance, what's going on, Ania? Hi, Maureen. How's everybody doing here today? Eclipse Chaser, how's it going? He said, hi, Aunt. Hope your day's going great. It's going pretty solid today, guys. I've actually had a really decent day, so I'm really happy with that. I woke up super early, so I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel energy-wise, but actually, I do feel pretty good, so I'm happy about that for sure. But either way, though, guys, Mojo, hello, how are you? Without a further ado, though, let's hop on into the rest of the read. So we started out here with our air sign. We're going to jump into Earth. Going into the Earth signs, let's have a look here at the Bull Gang, baby. What's going on here for Team Taurus? Messages coming in here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? Oh, Eclipse Chaser, happy birthday. Very cool. Hope you're going to have a fantastic day here today. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Thank you for still coming out, and I do hope that you enjoy your special day. That's awesome. All right, let's get one more shuffle, Team Taurus, and we're going to see what's popping with you. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome solace. Taurus, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Six of Wands in the upright position. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. For the current energy we have here, the Eight of Swords, what you're dealing with at this time, Three of Swords in reverse, and taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Tower in the reverse position as well. So let's go ahead and get it popping. Let's see what's up with you guys. So Six of Wands showing up here, Taurus, paired with the Eight of Swords in the upright position. Kind of looks to me for you guys that you are in a position of actual success. I feel like you have success, but you're still kind of worried with that Eight of Swords, you know? Been there. I've been in places where I'm like, you know, things are actually working out for me, but here comes anxiety, right? So I know that feeling, you know. I think actually yesterday, Taurus, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday's message had something to do with anxiety as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think it did. But either way, you're on the right track. I want to say that first and foremost, with the Six of Wands being the overall energy, you're on the right track. There is success here. Things are looking good for you. But I think that you still have some sort of concerns, or you could be in your head in the next 24 hours. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with here, we have here the Three of Swords reversed, meaning that you are in a period of time where you've separated yourself from a lot that I feel has held you back. And looking at the outcome, it's done you pretty well. Tower in reverse. You've avoided situations, honestly, that are so worth avoiding, I feel, for many Taurians here. So, you know what this looks like to me? You've avoided a lot of negative situations. You have put yourself in a position of success. You are on the right track to create more success. Just the only thing I'm seeing popping up is being anxious, worried, or nervous. And at the end of the day, I feel like it's okay that that's coming up here, you know? I think a lot of the times when things are going so well, one of the reasons of why we can feel super anxious or nervous is because it's like, okay, things are going so well. When's something gonna fuck all this up? You know, we can have those feelings. It's very human, and I've had that feeling thousands of times in my life, so I get it for sure. You know, it's like everything is on the steady rise. We're on this peak. It feels great. When's that plateau coming? And the truth is that life is going to be ups and downs. Inevitably, Taurus, we're going to jump into a neutral energy, maybe a low energy at some point in the future. We can't stay high as the motherfucking sky forever. But the point is that when we allow our anxiety to take control of wondering when the next plateau will be while we're at this peak, what we do is we take away enjoying our success and enjoying the fruits of our labor. You have worked your ass off to get to the Six of Wands. You have busted your butt here to be in a good position in your life. And this is the time here, Taurus, to sit back and actually enjoy it and enjoy all the more success and all the more power that's coming to you. You know, inevitably, maybe something will pop up in the future that won't be so great, but hey, when you get there, you get there. The best thing you can do for anybody who's watching to help eliminate anxiety is to allow yourself to become present to the moment. Once we become present to what we're feeling, to what we're experiencing, the good stuff that's right in front of us, that's the moment that your anxiety is going to disappear. So tap into the present moment, live it up, enjoy the success you've created for yourself, and keep moving forward. Don't worry too much about the future. The future ain't here. And don't worry about the past, because that shit is over and done with. We got this one moment right now, baby. Let's go ahead and live it up, okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. So we did our air, we did our earth. We're now going to hop on into our fire, and we're going to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. What's up here, baby? Message is showing up for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? All right, my beautiful Leo peeps. Let's go ahead and get ourselves here one more shuffle. Give me a sec, though, guys. You guys did have a flip card come out, which is the Five of Cups reversed. You could be in a period of time, Leo, where you're letting go of something that's been disappointing you, or where you've been letting go of something here that's been not making you super happy. So you could be moving on from something in the next 24 hours. Do keep that in mind. Could be about moving on from a past or previous commitment here with the Hierophant. So that might be the vibe here for a few of you. There you go. Two of Cups reversed. If there's a breakup that occurred, Leo, all right, you could be moving on from that in your next 24 hours. Yeah, all those cards kind of led up to like a breakup or a disconnect between you and somebody. So you might be in a period of time where you're starting the process of moving in your next 24, okay? Nonetheless, though, let's get one more shuffle. And we'll see what's going on here, babe. What do we got going on for Leo? Overall energy for you is going to be the Nine of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the current energy, Lovers in reverse, what you're dealing with here, we got an Eight of Swords. And looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Leo, Nine of Swords in reverse here paired to the Lovers in reverse. I think it's actually a relief here to be disconnected from somebody, okay? It's a bit of a relief. I feel like there's no more stress, and I think that a connection with somebody definitely could have caused quite a bit of stress for you, is what it's looking like here. Whether it was romantic, whether it was a friend, whether it was a loved one, I think that the connection you had overall to this person was something where maybe you felt like there was always some sort of conflict. Somebody here made you question yourself often is something I feel here too for you as well, Leo. Maybe you never felt like you could totally express yourself or be comfortable. Maybe you felt like there was an energy where this person always made you doubt yourself or question yourself. And that's a very uncomfortable kind of energy to be involved in, to say the least. So looking at the current outcome here, Ace of Wands reverse, it's like, I'm kind of happy to not carry this connection going forward into the future. So we got a couple of those cards in the beginning, right, in the pre-shuffle that were kind of indicating some sort of breakup or disconnect. I do think that that's still the same energy showing up here for your next 24 hours. But essentially, there's a sense of relief that comes from this, right? I don't have to worry anymore about having somebody make me feel like I need to doubt myself. I don't have to worry anymore about constantly overthinking if somebody didn't bring forth reassurance. There's this energy where your mind can now roam free and not feel like you're trapped in this sea of overthinking thoughts. So there's a freedom aspect to this. There's a liberating feeling to this, Leo. And I think that for many of you, you're quite happy with the way that things turned out. I think that despite caring, and being a little saddened by the disconnect, it's like, I'm happy that it turned out this way because this is what's going to be best for me going forward, All right. Absolutely, Leo. Do take that if that resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Leo. So we have done our air, our earth, our fire, hopping on into the water signs, guys. We're going to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Scorpio gang. So let's go ahead and get it popping. Message is coming in here for Scorpio, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Scorpio, please? Message is coming in here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Thank you, Mojo. Appreciate that. What's going on, Unusual Mel? Hey, Anthony. Hope you're having a good day. It's been a pretty great day here so far. Hope you're having a good one as well. Thank you very, very much. All right, Team Scorpio. Let's get two more shuffles, and we'll see what's going on with you guys. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. What do we got showing up here for our lovely Scorpio gang? All right, Team Scorpio. Overall energy for you is going to be the Tower. Scorpionic energy popping up here because you guys are the Tower card in the tarot. Taking a look at the current energy, Two of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got a Justice in reverse, and looking at the outcome here for you, Five of Wands in reverse as well. This is going to be more of an intuitive reading, if you will, but I'm getting this feeling here with the Tower card that you're looking at something and you're like, oh my God, here's the Tower. It's falling and crashing. There's no way to save it. There's no silver lining. This is the end. And I naturally tend to talk about the doomed mentality with Cancers because I have been a person who's been in that doomed mentality hundreds of times. And I usually feel like I have that chat with Cancer. But for you guys today, I'm feeling that vibe of the doomed mentality where it's like, yo, this is a Tower and it's going to hit hard. And I don't know if I can recover from this. And the truth is, guys, is that there isn't jack shit that we cannot recover from. We can recover from anything in which we experience, no matter how tough or how hard it is. And to be a little corny right now, God gives the toughest missions to his strongest angels, right? So keep that in mind, guys. I think that Scorpio, you're in a bit of a tough spot here, definitely. But I think that you're looking at this as this is the end, you know? Looking at what you're dealing with, justice reverse. It's like, I don't feel like I have myself together. I don't know if I can pull myself together. And then you're reaching this point where it's like, I can't even describe frustration. I just feel defeated at the end of the day here. Now, if you're a Scorpio and what I'm describing to you is exactly what it is you're feeling, I want you to know that first and foremost, you're not alone. I think a lot of people feel doomed sometimes because certain circumstances can be really fucking intense. But that's the thing about the tower, though. It's like no matter how intense it might be, you're always going to rebuild a better tower. This tower is a piece of crap. Think of it in that retrospect. This tower sucks. It's shitty. The foundation sucks. It's falling apart. Let it fall, man. Whatever is not working out in your life, Scorpio, let that motherfucker fall, because you're going to end up building a much more sturdy, solidified, sexy, and beautiful looking tower. And it's going to be the most fantastic thing you've ever done. So if you feel like everything's over, I'm here to tell you it's not. Everything's going to be okay. And when we have tower moments that occur in our life, we got to remember too that it's just the beginning to something new. Something has to fall for something new to be built, right? So I would say, listen, you might be feeling pretty doomed here, but here's that confirmation message and reminder that you're not. Everything's going to be okay. You are in the process right now of having something new be built in your life. And even though right now it may feel like everything is going wrong and I cannot recover from this, you will. There will be better days ahead for you. So try to not feel so doomed and just look at this as, wait a minute, changes are happening, shifts are happening. I just got to trust the process, baby, okay? And indeed you do. Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, do take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, guys, so we finished up our first batch of signs. We're going to hop on into our second batch in just a bit. By the way, I have to note, I'm fucking freezing in my office, and that is never the case. I think it was a bad idea putting the air conditioner on today because I think it's like 60 something degrees outside. I left the air conditioner on for a little bit. I got the fan running, but I'm like, yo, my hands are cold, man. I'm usually a hot-blooded creature, but today, definitely a little freaking nippy in here, man. Goddamn. It's nice though, because we're getting closer to fall weather. That means I can pop on a warm hoodie soon and still wear shorts, and that's super exciting to me. I can't wait to be a basic bitch and go to Starbucks and get a pumpkin spice latte with my hoodie and my beanie on and shorts. Ugh, it's gonna be an awesome time. Can't fucking wait. I technically can do that now, right? Technically can do that now. But either way though, guys, hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you everybody for watching. Really appreciate you. Just taking my short break as usual, then we'll hop on into the rest of the reading. I'm going to take a sip of coffee from my Stitch cup, and then we'll go ahead and get back into it in a few. Look at my Stitch cup, man. I love Lilo and Stitch. Favorite Disney movie of all freaking time, man. I love Stitch. Stitch is like the most adorable character. Hey, what's going on, Tasha? You said, so glad I caught you live. Waiting on Cancer. No worries. It'll be coming up there soon. Eclipse Chaser said, Fawn, that my highlight of the day was passing my driver's exam and can drive another 4 years. Love that for you. That's awesome. Driving is such a fun thing, too. So glad that you are good in that retrospect. Really, really cool. You love fall season? Me too. Me too, Mel. Fall season's freaking awesome. Fall season for me is like such a chill time. Then you get into like pumpkin picking and apple picking vibes, and then you got Halloween to look forward to. It's a cozy time. It's like right before it's too fucking cold in winter, so it's like a really good time to kind of enjoy yourself. Fall's is a vibe, man. It always has been. And I'm a summer baby too, right? Born June 22nd. People would think I love summer. I hate heat. I really do. I don't fuck with heat, man. It's not a vibe for me, man. When I'm drenching in sweat, I don't fuck with it. It's not a good time. Cooling off at the beach and the pool, sure, it's cool, but I'd rather have 70s all year round. And I know I say it a lot, but I really mean that. Oh my god, that's awesome, Eclipse Chaser. Your friend's miniature donkey is called Stitch. Well, that's fucking cool, man. I love that. I gotta name an animal Stitch. That'd be cool when I get an animal one day. You're born June 25th. Nice. We're close. Yeah, it's funny. All my siblings are June. My half-brother is born on the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. And then my sister is born the 30th, which is funny. So we're all June babies. All my siblings. And then a couple other family members that I have, like cousins and stuff, born in June as well. Oh, nice, Mojo. That's cool. That's actually a good time. Vacation in the fall sounds fun. You hate heat as well, so does your dog. See, my dog's really interesting. Whenever I go over my mom's house, especially if it's summertime, my dog loves to sunbathe, and he will constantly lay out in the sun and spread out and go on his back. So my dog loves the heat. But whatever dog I end up getting in the future when I can have an animal is, I'm hoping, gonna love staying inside, especially during the heat in the peak of summer. You know, we'll go out for walks and shit. Cool. But when it's too hot, let's get in that AC, man. That's what I hope for. Yeah, man. For sure. For sure. Sagittarius right now making some tough decisions. Best of luck with you with that. For sure. Best of luck. Mary said, I'm also a Cancer and fall is my favorite season too. Yeah, man. You know, I think a lot of people expect like certain zodiacs born with a certain season to love that season, but no, sir. I am so good being in colder weather than hotter weather, you know? Marlene, what's up? Hey, Ant and Soul fam, what's poppin', Marlene? How are you? Hope you're doing great. Constance said, my daughter is also June 13th, and my ex-stepdaughter is on the 13th. Wow. Very nice. You have the 15th in March, 15th my brother is September, 15th my grandmother was May, and then my grandfather was the July. Jesus, July 15th. Everything about the 15th, man. Just nailing those numbers, huh? Holy shit. That's crazy, man. Really cool, though. It's funny how that happens. Mojo said, there you go. My dog is a rescue from Aruba, and she hates the heat. That makes sense. Aruba, though, has to be so beautiful. That's a place that I want to go to. It's on the bucket list. You know, I didn't end up getting a passport till like 4 years ago, so I still got some years on my passport. At some point or another, I would love to take my partner to Aruba. I think that would be such a fantastic vacation and romantic getaway. So whenever I have money saved up for that, man, that is that's the goal. That's what I've been planning for or wanting, essentially, when it comes towards moving into the future for vacations and stuff like that, you know? Oh, nice. Really cool. Salem's cool, I've heard, by the way, Mojo. So let me know how that goes. All right, though, guys, we're going to hop back on into it, though, because I am a little bit strapped for time today. So without further ado, let's hop on into it and continue. We did start out today with the air signs. We did Gemini. So hopping on into our Aquarius, let's see what's up here, baby. Message is coming on in here for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aqua, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here for you. Overall energy for you guys is going to be the 7 of Wands. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have the 9 of Pentacles, what you're dealing with at this time, 6 of Cups, and then taking a look here at the outcome, guys, is going to be the 8 of Wands in the upright position. So Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you, baby. So first and foremost, we do start out here with this 7 of Wands paired with the 9 of Pentacles. Kind of feels to me for you guys that you are very adamant right now on your independence in the next 24 hours. I do think that if there is someone from the past, or if there's someone here who you might feel, because the 6 of Cups sometimes, believe it or not, can be a little bit of a clingy card. So I'm reading this in two ways, Aquarius. You might feel as if somebody has been a little bit too clingy as of late. If that has been the case, you might be wanting your space in the next 24 hours. Excuse me, guys. I got a hiccup real quick. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Either way, though, Aquarius, as I was trying to state for you guys, there could be somebody, unfortunately, who's a little bit clingy. If that's the case here for you, I think that you're just trying to claim your independence in the next 24. It's like, I need a break, need a day to just kind of chill, do my own thing, reset. For other Aquarians, though, there could be somebody from the past here trying to pop up into your life in the next 24, as the 6 of Cups can be the card of the past. And if that happens to be the case here for you, I do think that ultimately you're not very interested in reconnecting with somebody from the past. So you could be just carrying on here with the 8 of Wands and not wanting to invest in this situation, wanting to separate yourself from it here with the 9 of Pentacles overall, and especially with the 7 of Wands. So essentially, guys, two ways I'm reading this. There could be somebody in your life in the present moment who you might feel is a little bit clingy, or maybe you just feel like you haven't had enough space or had enough time for you. If you need designated you time, Aquarius, you are most certainly taking it in your next 24 hours. And if this is about somebody from the past trying to pop on up, you might be saying, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I've gained my independence from this past connection and past situation, and I plan on continuing to keep on doing me going forward into the future. So Take it how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? All right, baby, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our lovely Aqua. We're going to hop on into our Earth signs in a second. What's going on, Cindy, by the way? Hey, Trish, what's going on, Amy? Marlene said, I'm good, loves, getting ready to go to my dad's doctor appointment with him. I'm hoping to be his skin graft donor. Oh, that's very kind of you. I do hope that everything works out with you and your pops. That's really cool, though, being able to help him out in that retrospect. So definitely hoping that goes well for you. Mojo said, I love those Rebel cards. So did my husband. They were really spot on. Shout out to you and your husband. I love that. Yeah, a lot of people really love the Rebel Tarot deck. I try not to bring it out too often, though, because I don't want to have it be like so repetitive to the point where it's like, oh, it's not that entertaining anymore. So I like using it as like a special treat for reads. But yeah, that Rebel deck is really fun, man. I do love that thing, man. It's super fun. Anyways, though, guys, going into Earth, Virgo, let's see what's up with you, baby. Okay, your season's coming to a close. I hope it's been a good one. I hope you've been having a fantastic day and a great birth season and a happy birthday. So what's going on here for you? Messages coming in here for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here for you, please? Messages coming in here for Team Virgo in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for you? Virgo, baby, overall energy for you is the Seven of Wands. Taking a look here at the current energy, we do have here the Moon in reverse, what you're dealing with at this time. We have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the King of Cups in the upright position as well. So let's have a look at this one, guys. I do think that for your next 24 hours, you're kind of putting your emotions aside in a situation. I want to mention for some of you, this could be the energy of being cordial. If you end up running into somebody in the next 24 hours that maybe you're not super fond of, it's just about being cordial, not wanting to get involved in any sort of messiness. It's like, I'll be cordial with this person, we'll keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. That might be a situation some of you may run into in your next 24 hours. But I think for the vast majority of Virgos, I see here where you're not really having much of an emotional day. It feels to me like it's a day here where you're enjoying yourself, you are putting the focus on you, and you are cutting out any sort of bad vibes, okay? Virgo, it is no bad vibes in your next 24 hours, nothing but love, I feel, for many of you. Looking at what you're dealing with, Queen of Pentacles reversed, you know, I think that it's a day to give back to yourself rather than to give to everybody else. So I think for a vast majority of you, massive day of self-care, massive day of doing you. Looking at the outcome here, King of Cups, feeling very emotionally satisfied, emotionally comfortable. It looks to me like you're in a good headspace and a good energy here overall. So Virgos, you're looking like a great vibe in the next 24 hours. I think that you're pretty much putting yourself on do not disturb. I'm going to do me. I'm going to have fun. And this is my day to take care of myself. So yeah, definitely massive self-care day coming in for many of you. And I think that it's looking quite nice. So guys, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but looks to me like it is a much needed self-care day and a much needed no bad vibe kind of day here as well. Cool, Virgo. If it applies, take it. If not, no worries. But thank you for coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? All right, everybody. So we did the earth, we did the air, hopping back on into our fire. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aries gang. What's up here, baby? Message is showing up for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for our Ram fam? Message is showing up here for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Ram fam, let's go ahead and get it popping. Overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups. You could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. For the current energy, we have here the Nine of Wands, what it is you're dealing with, Queen of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for the Aries peeps is going to be the Knight of Swords in the upright position. So Ram fam, let's go ahead and jump on into this one. Now, first and foremost, we got here the Five of Cups here paired with the Nine of Wands. You know, I would say here that you might be having a little bit of a difficult time expressing some disappointment you might be feeling in a situation. I think that right now, looking at what you're dealing with, Queen of Swords reversed, you're just not really wanting to communicate about how somebody's made you feel. I think that it's hard to admit that somebody hurt you because you don't want somebody to see you or have a perception of you being hurt, right? I think that in your perception right now, it's like strength is not showing somebody that they have the power to hurt me, right? Kind of feel like that's the vibe here for you so far. And looking at the outcome here being the Knight of Swords here says, like, I'm just going to keep on keeping on, you know? I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm not going to show this person that they've hurt me. I'm not going to show anybody that I'm, in quotations, weak, right? But the truth is, Aries, is that being hurt doesn't mean you're weak. You know, it means you're human, and that's always something that's very important to remember. But I think you are in a space here for your next 24 hours where it's like, to be very fair, somebody did really do a number on me. Somebody here really did hurt me, but I just don't want them to know that they had the power to do that. So I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes you don't want to give people the satisfaction. Sometimes you don't want to give people the power and to know that they've hurt you. But I want you to know that it's okay to be hurt. At the end of the day, at least with that, that's what I want you to know the most, right, Aries? It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be let down. And with the Knight of Swords showing up here, it's like, if you don't wish to proceed to go forward with this person, you most certainly don't have to. If somebody had done something so disappointing to the point where you want to swing that sword and cut them off, you have every freaking right to do so. But if that's not the case and you care about this person, I would consider telling them how they made you feel. I think that there's a lot of strength in being vulnerable. And if you can bring your vulnerability here to the table, I think that it could really help out in having that other person understand what they did and how they made you feel. And I think it can really help bring in resolution rather than future conflict. Okay, so I think if you still care for this person, Aries, I would recommend talking to them and opening up about how they made you feel. All right, Ram Fam, of course, take that if it resonates, guys. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you so much for coming in here nonetheless. I really, really appreciate you, and I love you, okay? All right, Team Aries. By the way, Cindy, I want to say a proper thank you. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. I really appreciate that. You said Aruba Fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who knows? Maybe we can start getting that fund going, right? Maybe we'll get there soon. That would be something cool to do, though, for next year, so I'm going to try to set aside as much money as I can for that fund. That would be a really cool trip, though. But thank you. I appreciate that, Cindy. Thank you for your generosity, all right? All right, guys. We did the Earth. We did the... Hold on a second. We did the air. We did the earth. We did the fire. Hopping on into our water signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Cancer. What's going on for our Cancer gang, baby? Message showing up here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is rolling on in here for our lovely crab gang? Message is showing up for Team Cancer in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Cancer gang, let's go ahead and get a last shuffle. That was quick, and we'll go ahead and see what's popping. Overall energy for you is going to be the World card in reverse. You might be dealing with a fixed zodiac like an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Ace of Swords, what you're dealing with, Cancer. We do have here the Death in reverse, and taking a look here at the outcome for you guys is going to go ahead and be the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. So looking at your next 24 hours, let's talk about it. Cancer, World in reverse, Ace of Swords in the upright. I think you might be coming to the conclusion that something has yet to be over or something has yet to be finished. It's a realization that there's still an open cycle. I feel actually, though, positive energy showing up here for you, Cancer, because it almost looks to me like maybe a part of you thought that something in your life was over, but now you kind of realize, wait a minute, it was never over. I still have this opportunity right in front of me. I just have to take the opportunity, right? Looking at what you're dealing with, Death reversed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's ended. You still have the opportunity to do what it is you've wanted, but you just got to take action, right? That's all it comes down to. Looking at the outcome here, Cancer, Eight of Wands reverse, I feel like you haven't taken action or haven't took action, but ultimately, I think in the next 24, you're getting this reminder that a cycle is still open, an opportunity still exists, an opportunity is still right in front of you. This is not the end. There is still more time. So Cancers, don't get caught into the illusion, I guess, that something right now is over. There's no shot. There's no opportunity. The truth is that the opportunity is all around you. It's right in front of you. And you definitely have the ability here to still take action and make something happen. So I feel like waking up to that in the next 24 hours and seeing it not only will motivate you to take action, but it'll be a great reminder to know that not everything ends, as quickly as you might think. There's always opportunity surrounding us. We just have to reach out and go for it. Right, Cancer? I love that, guys. So something is not over. Keep that in mind. Maybe you were trying to pursue a dream. You feel like the window of opportunity shut. Who said it shut? You know what I'm saying? Who said it shut? Maybe you said it shut, but is it shut? Who fucking knows? It's probably still open. Go for it anyways, right? So keep that in mind, Cancer. I feel like for your next 24 hours, there is still some sort of opportunity there. You might have told yourself that opportunity isn't there, but I think it's still around you. You just have to open up and see it, okay? All right, my beautiful crabs, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Cancer, thank you for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, guys, so We did our second batch of signs. We'll be moving on into our last and final batch shortly. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Tasha said, awesome reading. Thank you for this reading. You're so welcome, my love. Thank you so much. Tracy Moore, what's up? Thanks, Aunt Awesome Reader. Love the introduction. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really means a lot, guys. Hey, Rebecca, what's up? You said you just got here. Cancer gang. What's up? What's up? Go for what makes you excited, for sure. That's how I feel about life, Juanita, you know? We got to go towards what makes us excited, what is going to make us the happiest at the end of the day. Sigourney, hello. You said right on time for Cancer. Hey, hey, hey. Glad you made it. How are you, my love? What's going on, April? You said, I thought all Cancers were more emotional, but I met one who didn't really express it, even though he felt it. That's the thing about Cancers. We can be very cold. When we're cold, we're hurt. So a lot of people think that when we're emotional, it means we're hurt. When we're emotional, actually, we're super in tune with ourselves. So when we're expressing emotion and when we're like really emotional, we're actually really in tune with ourselves. We're in our highest vibe most of the time. When we're really fucking cold or not expressive, we're not in a good place mentally. So I know for me as a Cancer, when I'm in a really frustrated, sad, or angry place, I can shut down and I can be cold and fickle, express zero emotion, hold it in and bottle in that motherfucker. And it's not a good thing. I'm not saying it is a good thing to bottle up your feelings and emotions, but it can be a quality of Cancerian. So that is something to definitely keep in mind, okay? By the way, though, guys, real quick, I just heard my bell. I'm not sure if I have a package or something, so let me just go ahead and buzz this person in. Maybe my girlfriend ordered something of that nature, so we'll be right back. Let me just buzz somebody in, and then I'll continue with the reads, okay?
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love.
Sorry, y'all, I'm back. Just had to do that real quick. But yeah, to answer that about Cancers, though, yeah, they can be that way for sure. You know, I know for me personally, when I can be in like a really angry or really upset setting, I can shut down a lot too. So yeah, Cancers have the ability to be that way for sure. Hi, Paige. How's it hanging? How's it going? Glad to be here today. I'm happy to hear that, Juanita. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here too. You know, happy early birthday to Rebecca. That's what's up. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Ooh, you start your new job tomorrow, Sigourney? That's cool. That's exciting. Hopefully it's going to be an awesome one for you. Marlene said, I'm the most emotional creature on this planet. I can't with you, Marlene. The way you worded that was just funny. The most emotional creature on this planet. I feel that. I can be the most emotional creature too, right? Yeah, man. Juanita said, I used to get so loud when I was feeling good about something, people would think I was on something. You know, a lot of people used to think back in the day when I started my tarot channel, they were always asking me, they were like, are you on drugs? Are you on cocaine? Are you snorting fucking meth? I'm like, no, back in the day when I was a lot younger, 18, 19, 20 years old, if you look at my old videos, I was super hyper all the time. And that's because I had a lot of energy back then. I really did. Granted, I didn't have like a lot of responsibilities like I have now. I was able to sleep all day and be waking up pumped full of energy and slam a fucking energy drink and stay up all night. I had tons of energy, but I was just also a very high, lively like kind of person. Now in my older age, I'm still a very lively person. I'm just more chill. That's what turned out for me. I'm just a lot more chill, more comfy, more relaxed. But when I was a lot younger, super just uppity type of energy, So I understand that, I used to be that kind of person where people were like, is he on drugs or something? I'm like, no, I'm not. This is just me. If I'm high on anything, I'm high on life, right? So I can relate to that, Sometimes people don't know how to resonate with people who are more high vibing in a way, or just like really like energetic. Sometimes people just don't feel comfortable with that. It can turn them off or make them feel a little anxious, if you will. But yeah, in my older years, definitely more chill for sure. Yeah, less stress back then too. Yeah, that happens. The older you get, the more you stress out. It's just life, man. Anyways, guys, let's hop on into our last and final batch. We're gonna hop on into our lovely and amazing air signs, and we're going to see what's popping here for the lovely and amazing Libra gang. What's going on, baby? Sorry, not Leo. We're going to take a look here at Team Libra. All right, messages coming in here for Libra, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is showing up here, please, for our lovely Libras? Message is showing up here for Team Libra in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? All right, Team Libra, let's get our last shuffle coming in, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Swords. Sorry, guys. Thought I heard my bell for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Is that my bell? But I think it's a truck outside. Regardless, I know that was like weird. Sorry. Either way, Libra, overall energy, we got here the Six of Swords. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Hangman, and looking at what we're dealing with, Six of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the World in reverse. All right. So let's see what's up here for you at this time. Libra. Six of Swords showing up here, Hangman showing up here. You could be connecting with a Pisces possibly. You also could be dealing with a fixed zodiac like an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or a Leo. Now, Six of Swords here to the Hangman. I feel like this isn't about being stuck. Like the Hangman can be a card that represents being or feeling stuck, but it also could be a card here that represents an epiphany. And I think for many of you here, you're having an epiphany, right? So you're getting this epiphany of how to reach calmer shores, how to get in the direction you want to get to, how to get your foot in the door, which is super cool. Because looking at what you're dealing with here, Six of Wands reversed, you might be feeling that at this time, you're not very connected right now. You're not feeling successful. You're not on the path you want to be on. But I think that for your next 24 hours, it's like, poof, here comes the epiphany. And you know exactly what you need to do to get from point A to point B. So I feel like for Libras, you're figuring shit out and it's super awesome. You know, looking at the outcome here, World reversed, you thought for a while that you were stuck and that you were always going to be stuck. But now we can turn this World in reverse to the World upright and create a brand new beginning. Okay? I like that, Libra. I like it a lot. This is one of the greatest feelings because I've been in periods of time in my life where I felt so stuck and I'm like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to accelerate and go forward. But I think that for you, and especially in my experience, inevitably we always find our way. But I think for you guys in your next 24 hours, you're most certainly finding your way with this epiphany. And it feels pretty damn good now to have a sense of direction, right? Sometimes when we feel like when we're running around like a headless chicken, it sucks. We don't know where to go, but getting your footing here and knowing what to do next is a really fantastic feeling for you. So Libras, happy to announce that for you. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but pretty damn fantastic message, okay? If I do say so myself. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all of our air signs. We're now going to hop on into our earth signs. Going into the earth, Team Capricorn, what is popping with you? Let's see what's up. What do we got going on here for Cappy, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What is up here for you? All right, Capricorn, we're going to get ourselves about one last and final shuffle, and we'll go ahead and get it popping. By the way, for the 131 peeps in the chat, if you guys are enjoying today's video, please do feel free to drop a like. Really helps out on the channel. Thank you guys very, very much. All right, what's going on here for Cappy, baby? Overall energy for you is going to be the Four of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. For the current energy, we got here the High Priestess, what you're dealing with at this time, the Tower, and looking at the outcome for you, Capricorn, is going to be the Hangman in the reverse position. So definitely some intriguing energy showing up, but let's go ahead and get some clarity on this situation for you. So we have here, by the way, Pisces energy and Scorpio energy, but Four of Wands reversed here paired with the High Priestess. I think for some of you, you're getting a bit of an intuitive feeling that a connection or a friendship, a relationship, like you're kind of feeling like this is not going to last long anymore. Like you can feel like you're breaking away from somebody. I think intuitively you're picking up on it. It's like, I can just see myself distancing myself from someone. Like I can see distance starting to manifest and be created. But you feel it, you see it, you feel it, you acknowledge it. And I think you're at a point where it's like, I probably should let this go. I think you're starting to become okay with this, Capricorn. You know, I think we all kind of notice when people are phasing out of our lives. And to be honest, guys, it's not always a bad thing, because remember, not everybody's meant to be here forever. You know, they're meant to be there as long as your journey and whatever and however long you're supposed to be on your journey. But inevitably, there are other people that come in as well. You know, some people are for life, some people are temporary, and that's okay. At the end of the day, whatever side that people in your life fall on. So I think for you, Capricorn, you're at this point where you can kind of feel like things are phasing out between you and somebody else. But instead of stressing about it, I think that you're tapping into this calm energy of like, if this is where the journey ends, that's okay. And that is a beautiful feeling to tap into, because it's bittersweet, right? It's bitter to let go, but it's sweet to know that there is trust that it's okay to let go of this person because the best is yet to come. You know, I have had people in my life that I've known for years and years and years that have phased out, and I saw it coming. I felt it coming intuitively, and I had to sit there and have a conversation with myself and be like, hey, listen, they may have been here for as long as the journey is. Maybe the journey ends here, and that's okay. There's other people meant for my journey, and I have to be open to letting them in. And once I open myself up to letting those new people to come in on my journey that resonate with who I am now, it was such a good experience to be able to be open to receiving that, you know, rather than pushing away the new people that were supposed to set foot on my path. So Capricorn, I think you understand this, and I think that you resonate with this, and you're at that point where it's like, all right, universe, I'm ready to bring in the new and let in the new. So let's go ahead and see what happens. I kind of feel like that's the vibe here for you. So Capricorns, do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you, Capricorn. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Capricorn, for stopping on by. So we did all the earth. We did all of the air signs. We're now going to go ahead and hop on into our fire. Jumping into our fire signs, let's have a look here at the Saggy, baby. What's going on here for the lovely and amazing Sagittarius gang? All right, message is showing up for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? Oh, hey, Nevea, what's going on? You said thank you. You're very welcome, my love. How are you? Hope you're doing good. What do we got going on for Saggy in the next 24? All right, Sagittarius, let's check it out, guys. What do we got going on here for you? Overall energy for you is going to be the sun. You could be connecting with a Leo, possibly. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. What you're dealing with, Sag, we have here the Devil. And taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Judgment in the reverse. Okay, so as far as what I'm seeing here for Sagittarian peeps, you could be connecting with a Capricorn or possibly a Leo here as well. I would say here for you, the Sun to the Queen of Pentacles says you're happy that you are putting yourself in consideration. You're taking yourself in consideration. You are making yourself the priority. Sagittarians are very free-spirited, but very caring. A lot of the Sagittarians I know in my life would literally put behind what they got going on to help and aid another person. So I feel like in this energy, your next 24 hours is about definitely aiding and taking care of yourself, because you're kind of dealing a little bit with the devil. Looking at what you're dealing with here, the Devil card could be a Capricorn potentially, but I think you're starting to notice I have spent a lot of time doing my best to please somebody here who never necessarily seems to be pleased. Okay, that's why I call this person a devil, not just because the card says the devil, but I do get that sense here where somebody takes and takes and takes, and they crave and crave and crave and crave, and you give and give and give, but no matter what it is you give to them, it just feels like there's this energy of maybe a lack of appreciation, or there's this energy here where it's like they don't really give anything back here or support you in that same retrospect. And looking at the outcome here, Judgment reversed, it's like I think you're starting to see a whole different side of this person, in that, you know, the way you judged them previously versus how you judge them now is drastically different here, Sagittarius, moving in the next 24 hours. It's like I'm starting to see somebody for who they are. You know, my perception of them in the beginning was that maybe they were this kind, awesome person, but the way that I see it now, it just feels like I'm left with breadcrumbs. I feel like I supply, I give my best, I give so much love, and I don't get all that in return. And I think that this person here has been a taker for so long that it's time for me to give back to myself. And with that realization showing up here for you, you're also having that realization that this person might not be who you thought they were, right, Sagittarius? So as intense as it is, it's good to realize this, because you know now who you want to give your energy to. You know that equal give and take is what you deserve. So you're going to make your own personal changes accordingly, which is good to note here too. Okay. So take that if it resonates, guys, leave it if it doesn't. But I do love to see that you're giving back to yourself here at this time. All right. All right, Saggy baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So guys, we did all the fire, the earth and the air, getting on into our last but not least zodiac sign for today's daily reading. We're going to have a look here at the Pisces and see what's going on for the fish. What's popping, baby? Messages coming on in here for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Fish? Messages showing up here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Fish, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Pisces, overall energy here is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For the current energy, we have here the 3 of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with here, Piscean, is going to be the 5 of Pents in reverse. And then the outcome for Team Pisces is going to be the High Priestess reverse as well. So all reversals across the board, not always necessarily a bad thing. But let's get on into your reading. You're definitely showing up in this one as we have here the High Priestess, but let's take a look. 10 of Pents reversed, 3 of Swords reversed. I think right now, Pisces, you're kind of waiting, or not waiting actually, because 3 of Wands reversed would be about not waiting and instead taking action. I think if you've been dissatisfied, you're like, dude, I got to make the fucking change happen. You know, I can't wait around for things to change. I need to be the motherfucking change, right, Pisces? Looking at what you're dealing with here, 5 of Pents reversed, I get that feeling here where you're getting ready here to turn around a situation and make it quite positive, okay? 5 of Pentacles upright represents lack. It represents feeling left out in the cold, feeling powerless, feeling like you don't have what you need or the tools that you need necessary to create what it is you want. 5 of Pentacles in reverse here is the card that says, wait a minute, that's me lying to myself. Of course I have the tools necessary to create the kind of lifestyle I want. I just needed to be able to see them and access them, point blank period. So looking at the outcome here for you, Pisces, High Priestess reversed, I think that in the past, you were in a period of time where you felt like you couldn't change your circumstances, but coming into the present moment now, you're starting to pick up on intuitively that you have all that power. You're starting to reconnect to your spirit, which is what's fantastic here too, Pisces. Give me 1 second, guys. Thank you very much. You're starting to reconnect to your spirit, your higher self. Because here's the thing, Pisces, your higher self knows you're capable. Your higher self knows you can manifest. Your higher self knows you can create. Your higher self knows you're capable. But sometimes we can get so trapped into our circumstances and the cards that we're currently dealt with that we can believe that we can't change things or we can't make a shift. Then we start to get a little bit lower vibrational. And with that lower vibration, it furthermore promotes this disbelief within ourselves. I think in your next 24 hours, you're tapping back into your highest self. And what is your highest self saying to you, Pisces? You are capable. The only thing is that you are dissatisfied, but doing nothing about it. And if you do nothing about your circumstances, they won't have the ability to change. It's going to be the same thing over and over again until you try something different. So Pisces, your next 24 hours is about saying, yo, I have the power here to make change happen, but I gotta stop doing the same thing and getting the same result. It's time for me to try something different and get myself out of this dissatisfaction situation to move myself to where I would be satisfied. So Pisces, I urge you in your next 24 hours, start asking yourself, what would make you satisfied right now? What would make you happy? What would be a vibe? What would be fun? What would be your best life? And if you can see what would be satisfactory for you, all you got to do is take the action, baby, okay? Now, I know it's easier said than done, but you got to remember that you're capable and that it's possible, okay? All right, my beautiful fish, I love you. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Fish. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And guys, with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. Really appreciate every single one of you. I do hope that you all enjoyed today's video. If so, please do drop a like and a comment down in the comment section below. As always, I do want to mention, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to have you. So thank you in advance to anybody who subscribes. I do want to say thank you and appreciation to anybody who sent in donations today. Those help out a lot more than you guys know. So thank you so much for your generosity. Really freaking appreciate you. Excuse me, guys, okay? Thank you very much. My throat's starting to get really worn out now, so I'm trying to talk and get through everything I have to say for the outro right now. So bear with me as my throat's a little messed up. But thank you guys. Seriously, appreciate all of you that sent in donations. For this week, I got some weekly readings coming up starting tomorrow. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, your weekly read will be out. Following on Thursday, we'll have the fire signs, and then I'm going to keep on going. So guys, definitely do expect weekly reads. They are incoming. I will be getting them posted here this week. If you want a personal read, first link in the description below as well. But with that being said, I don't think there's any other updates, guys. So yeah, thank you for having an awesome day with me, man. Thank you for spending time with me. You guys are always freaking appreciated. I love you. Thank you for your support. And I will go ahead and see everybody in the next video as I'm going to rest and relax my voice now, okay? All right, guys, sending out my love to you. Have an awesome one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love and have yourself a good one. Peace.